A very warm morning to Computer Science Patines. So let us start our chapter 3 again. So today's topic for computer class is passing parameters to a function. There are three ways in which we can pass our parameters. So one is with the positional argument, second is with the default arguments, and third is with the keyword arguments. Okay, so let us discuss these three cases one by one. First is your positional or required argument. So actually why it has been named positional, because the position of the argument inside the definition as well as in the function call matters a lot. You cannot change the position. If you want to supply value of a variable, then in function call it should be placed at the very first position. If you want to give value of this c variable, then it should be placed at the third position. Okay, the name in the function definition and in the function call of the different variables can be different or they can be same, but their position will actually determine the what value is being passed here. Okay, so if in function definition you have arranged this sequence a, b and c, so the value of a will be substituted with the x, and similarly value of b will be substituted with y and c will be substituted with z. Okay, directly if we are passing value in the function call, these are your function calls. How do I know these are my function calls? Because there is no def written, and moreover we are supplying values here. Okay, and how do I know this is my function definition? Because def is written, that means we are going to define our function definition here, means what the function will do. Okay, we will define with the help of this function definition keyword def, and moreover at the end I can see a colon. Okay, so this will be my function definition and these are my function calls. So in different ways we can pass our call. Either we can use three variables or directly we can pass value of x. Okay, and see whatever value you are passing here will be given to b. Okay, this x will be given to b, this y will be given to c, and this 2 will be given to a. Okay, here we are passing the values of a, b, c, 2, 3, 2, 5 and 7 respectively. Okay, so this way we can pass our positional or the required arguments. Okay, this we should note, when the function call statement must match the number and order of arguments. Means number, see you cannot pass two values. See, if you have defined three variables here, you cannot pass two values. You can pass it in one case only, if you have defined c as a default argument. That in that case you can omit the third argument, but if any none of the variable is having a case of default argument, then you cannot skip the values of or the number of arguments you are passing here. So it must match the number and order of the arguments as defined in the function definition. Okay, that is called the positional argument matching. Okay, so when this function call comes, what is being matched? This number of arguments first and the position. Okay, see 2 will be passed to, so firstly it will check 3 number of arguments should be passed, and here in function call also 3 are given, then it is okay. If this is not there, then it will not accept the values being passed through this function call. Okay, this function definition will not accept these values of the function call. So here what he is trying to say, you x, y, z, these are three variables, so you are passing three variables. Here you are passing one literal means that is having a specific meaning, a constant. Okay, x and y, they both are variables, so in this you are passing one literal and two variables. Here you are passing all three literals. Okay, so next is your default argument. I told you just now कि if you are already you have given the default argument, then you can skip the value of a particular variable in the function call. Okay, like this is my function definition, def is written, so it is my function definition. Again, this function interest is having three variables, principal, time and rate, but rate value is being passed here. Rate is equals to 0.10, or we can say 10%. So In this way, when we are writing, while defining the function definition, if we are writing any variable with a specific value, that will be considered as default argument. Okay, but there are certain cases that we should obey or we should keep in mind while we are using this concept. Okay, the default values are specified in the function header. This is my function header, I told you. Actually, here from here my function definition is going to start, but this first line is always known as my function header. Okay, so in function header it must be defined that this particular variable will hold this default value. Okay, default means if we are not passing any value to this particular variable, it will take this value. Okay, there are certain rules that must be followed. See, this is my function definition and this is my function header actually. So this is my function call. How do I know this is my function call? Because name of the function I have seen, and here I am passing 5400 to principal and 2 to time. Okay, and I have not passed third argument, so by default it will take 0.10 for rate. Okay, so this is a valid statement. Although I have passed two arguments only, but still third one has been given in the function header, that is your default argument. So this is also right. Okay, a parameter having the default value in the function header is known as default parameter. So what we will call rate as, rate is the default parameter. Okay, so let us now consider few cases which is legal, which is not legal. So this is the function these are the function definitions, few function definitions. So principal, time and rate. Okay, we are passing this principal, time and rate, and we always have to keep in mind one thing, that whatever this line is very important. If a function header, any parameter cannot have a default value unless, means any of the, means it is not your choice to whatsoever variable you assign to, you make a default parameter, means it's not your choice. You want principal to make your default parameter. If you want to make this principal as default parameter, then it should be placed here. Okay, this is the rule. This is the rule defined here in a function header. Any parameter cannot have a default value unless all the parameters appearing on its right have their default values. That means to say, if you want principal to have a default value, then on its right all the variables must have the default value. Okay, see, time, if you want to assign default value to time, then rate must also have it. If you want to assign default parameter to this particular variable, that is principal, then time and rate should also be default parameters. Okay, and if you don't want key principal should be, so shift it here, make it the third variable. So whatever variable is at the rightmost corner, if alone it is having the default value, then there is no problem. But if variable rate, let us say this rate is not having any default value, but you are supplying 2 to this time variable, then there is a problem, because at the right side rate is sitting without default value. Okay, so if you want principal to have the default value, either you make it the third variable, then you give the default value, or you give default value to time and rate as well, then it is valid for principal to have the default value. I hope this concept is clear to you. So let us now check these particular definitions, are they right or not. Okay, def interest. So I'm giving definitions for the interest in different variations. So let us see, are they legal or not. So right side there is no parameter with default value which has not been supplied. So rate is the rightmost default parameter. So this is valid. You are trying to give time is equals to 2, but rate has not been given any default parameter, so it is false. You are trying to give time and rate, but rate has been, so principal and time you want to give the default values, but rate has not been given. So whatever parameters are left on the right must have the default value, then the variables on the left will be allowed to have the default parameter. So if rate has been given, then time also given, so it's valid. So if you are giving it to rate and time and then to principal, that is also legal. Okay, so you just have to keep this concept in your mind. If any of the parameter on the right side is you are trying to assign a default parameter to it, then it is not acceptable if on the right side variable it is not having any default value. Okay, so default, what is the utility of default arguments? It is useful in situations where some parameter always have same value. Means if every time the rate of interest remains the same, then there is no need to pass it again and again. In that case, we can take help of default argument. Some advantages of default parameters are that they can be used to add a new parameter. See, in case you want to add a new parameter to a particular function and you know that will remain same every time, then you can use this default parameter concept. Second advantage, they can use to combine similar function into one. You can, with the help of this, you can combine similar functions together. Okay, the default values for the parameters are considered only if no value is provided for that parameter in the function call statement. See, it is not compulsory if this default value has been provided, so this is to be used every time. No, if you are providing a new value to the rate parameter, then this value will be ignored. So while calling the function, if I say 2000 3 20%, then these all values will be ignored. Okay, so if the already default value you have passed, it doesn't mean that this value cannot be changed. If you pass a new value to the function call, then this value will be overwritten. This will be only be used when you are not passing the value. Okay, next is your third method for passing argument is keyword argument. See, this particular method is having a drawback that every variable on the right side must have a default argument, then only you can give this value. So means first wala method that says the order should not be changed. Here we have read na, must match the number and order of the arguments. You cannot change the order here. I told you this thing. Whatever value you are assigning first will go to A, the whatever value you are assigning secondly will go to B. What if you want to change the order? So this is the way to change the order. Okay, so in that case, to have this flexibility in order to change the order of the arguments, what you need to do, you need to write the name of the variables and then you pass the value. Then there will be no confusion. Here we were not writing the name of the variables, we are just passing. So where it should go? It will go directly to A, this will go to B, this will go to C. But if I want firstly B should be given 5, then I must write here B is equals to 5. Okay, then I can write A is equals to 2. So it is totally my choice. If I will not mention name here in the function call, then obviously it will use the positional concept. But if I'm writing names here like B is equals to 2, C is equals to 3, then there is no confusion at all. Then you can change the order as well. So if you want to change the order, then you can use this third wala concept, keyword arguments, to have this flexibility in your program. So you can change the order this way. Okay, so next is having multiple arguments together. If you want to have multiple arguments together, means you can have positional wala bhi and along with it you want to have default wala bhi. So you want to have all those together, then it's like this. Like whatever you are writing here, this is meant for principal, है ना? So it is for positional wala concept, so it will directly go to principal. Time you have mentioned 5. Okay, so this is not your default. See, this is in correspondence to this particular I tell you this this definition, this is in correspondence to this definition. So principal, what he has written, 5000 time is equals to 2, rate he has not mentioned, so 5000 will go in principal, time is equal to 2 he has assigned, so time will be replaced by 2, and rate he has not passed, so rate will be 0.10. I hope it is clear. So in this way you can have the concept of multiple argument types together. Okay, this is positional, this is your keyword, and whatever is left with will be covered with your default. Okay, now rules for combining all three types of arguments. An argument list must first contain the positional. First it must contain, if you want to combine these multiple arguments together, so firstly the positional argument must be written, then it should be followed by keyword argument like it has been done here. Okay, then the default wala. Okay, the keyword argument should be taken from the required arguments preferably. You cannot specify a value for an argument more than once. If you are trying to give value for a single variable 2 times, then it is not acceptable. Okay, now let us check these statements. Principal is 3000. CC is, see again he has given a new definition for interest. Principal, CC. Okay, this would be your interest, might be time, and this is your rate. Okay, so this is your new definition. Now the arguments are 4, 1 2 3 4. So time and rate are default here. CC and principal, they both are your positional arguments. Okay, so if we will not pass the value of time and rate, then what will happen? Nothing will be problematic, because these are default parameters and they are satisfying their criteria. The both are having on right side the default parameters. There is no default parameter on the right, but for this it is a valid situation, so they both are satisfying the criteria of default parameter. So if we will not pass value of time and rate, then by default we'll take it. Okay, now principal 3005, so it is a legal. Okay, these two will be passed here, and time will be 2, rate of interest is 0.09. This is okay. Okay, rate, you are now, this is the third concept, you are trying to change the sequence. Okay, so rate, principal, CC, time was default, so there is no problem, this is also a legal one. Now CC, rate, principal, time also you are not passing, there is no problem. You are naming and you are trying to change the sequence, no problem at all. Okay, this name has not been given. 5000 will go in principal, 3 will go in CC, rate you are supplying, but time will be taken 2 here, so this is also legal. Now rate you are specifying, so it will be illegal. Why? Because the positional argument should come first. So 5000 comma 3, then if you are giving rate, then it is okay. This is wrong actually, so it will be illegal. Okay, this is okay. Again, see, principal value, so already you have given 5000, again you are giving another declaration, so multiple declarations are not allowed. This will go wrong, this is illegal. This will go in principal, again principal you are giving wrong, illegal. 500, okay, time to this, but CC is missing here, CC is not given na, so this is also wrong. Better revise this concept properly. Thank you.